Hey everybody, welcome to Wrestling with My Opinion. My name's Frank. Do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like the video. That really helps the channel out a lot, and as a brand new channel trying to grow, I can't tell you how much that means to me. To anybody who's already subscribed, if you're watching this video as well, thank you very much for that. Each and every subscriber that I ever get will mean a lot to me. Today I want to talk just a quick little bit about an exchange that happened between Seth Rollins and Will Ospreay. Seth Rollins basically made some comments on Twitter about best pro wrestling on the planet. See that cruiserweight triple threat? That's just one match amongst many. Find me anybody else alive that does what I do as well as I do, as often as I do it. Ospreay sees this, cleverly just responds, "I'm alive." Both of these guys are extremely talented, and I wouldn't take anything away from either one of them. And really, for me, it'd be a dream match to see these two go at it in a ring. Whether it's WWE or somebody else, I don't even care. Just let them go. But if you do it, let them go, because they're gonna just set his little catchphrase, Seth Rollins, burn it down. They will burn it down if you let them go. But he apparently took a little bit of an offense to this. Somebody said the other day, or said earlier today, that maybe he didn't actually take offense. Maybe he's just taking lessons from his little girlfriend Becky Lynch on how to use Twitter, which is kind of cute and funny. But Rollins then responds to the "I'm alive" comment with, "Oh, I'm sorry, little guy." That's important for something that happens later from Will Ospreay. We already have a better version of you here that just won the U.S. title for the first time. Congrats, Ricochet. Keep working hard, though, buddy. Ospreay later on responds with, "I've wrestled more matches in 2019 than Rollins." Rollins comes back and brings up, if you want to talk about numbers, we can compare bank accounts. By the way, that's with a full month off due to a broken back. Ospreay counters with, "You like to add things," and brings up the original question, and then brings up that he brought in Ricochet and money, and says that there was no talks of that on the original response, because that caused his original response, and then just says, "Here I am, just as consistent, just as good. Hope the back heals up." I think that was pretty creative in his own right there by Will Ospreay to key in and catch the little comment about the back and throw that kind of back at him, and also to throw back at him that, why'd you have to bring money up? The Ricochet thing, whatever, but money? Who gives a shit about the money? The whole thing's supposed to be about your love of what you do in the sport, and yeah, you guys get paid to do it. But I don't think that comment needed to be said. It's pointless. But he did it, and I'm sure it was just to try and get the ire up, which apparently he got mine up. But some other little fun things that happen is Baron Corbin, and he even says himself, by the way, Baron Corbin in this tweet says, "I just wanted to be part of the conversation." But he decides to jump in on this whole thing that's going on. It says, more important fact, Baron Corbin has wrestled more matches in 2019 than Will Ospreay, and continues and says, "Another fact, I don't actually know who you are. I just wanted to be part of the conversation." I'm looking at that going, oh, okay. So maybe Baron Corbin sees one of his other WWE talents. Maybe they're buddies backstage. We don't know, right? Not 100% anyway. So, and he just felt like, you know what, I'm going to throw something out there kind of to defend him a little bit and defend WWE, and that we're better. I don't care who's better, but maybe that's what he was thinking, right? Ospreay, and I think this one wins. No wonder Raw sucks, in response to Corbin wrestling more this year than he has. To me, that's hilarious. That I laughed hard. I'm talking belly laugh about that response when I first saw it. You may not agree. If you don't, you know what? Hit me in the comments. Tell me why you don't agree, why you don't like the comment, why you think it's not that great, or actually the whole interaction. Tell me how you feel about it. Now, the little guy comment that Rollins made early on, Ospreay is taking advantage of that. He made a tweet about that he's going to have a shirt that came out today, t-shirt available that's referencing Little Guy, and he said might as well capitalize on this. Jericho then jumps in and asks him to send him one. So he says Ospreay responded with that he's got one on the way. He's sending him one of the Little Guy shirts. I personally think it's going to be really hilarious if you see Jericho at one of his next events wearing that shirt. I will definitely chuckle to myself when I see that. Hopefully you guys will too, because I think this is just interesting and fun. And this is the part that I loved about pro wrestling my whole life. By the way, I know this is only my second video, but as I continue doing these, you're going to notice that I will refer to it as wrestling or pro wrestling pretty much exclusively. I don't like the term sports entertainment. That's a personal thing. If you like it, that's cool. I don't judge you for it. But me, I don't like it. I feel like it was a term that was created by Vince McMahon when he lost the F for WWF and could no longer be WWF, World Wrestling Federation. I feel like when they went to the entertainment, WWE, he needed a term to call it, and he started calling it sports entertainment. Just because you're called World Wrestling Entertainment, you can still be called pro wrestling, because that's what you are. That's just my opinion. If you like it, you don't like it, I'm cool with it either way. But that's what this channel is all about. It's about opinion. Mine, yours, anybody's. Again, hit me in the comments. Find me over on Twitter at mypwopinion. And let me know how you feel about this little exchange with Rollins and Ospreay, the Baron Corbin aspect, the Jericho aspect of the whole thing. Let me know what you think on it. Do want to touch on the product from WWE recently. Not going to go into great detail and break down matches. That's not what we're going to do here. But I do want to say that I feel like Raw, both last week and last night, you can tell that they stepped their game up talent-wise. Those guys were going harder and being more aggressive in a lot of their moves and trying to make sure that they're giving the fans what they want and that they're getting the best out of themselves and each other in the matches, which I think is awesome. And it has made the matches themselves much better. Do I feel that there's still sometimes some things that creative does that can confuse things or make it not as interesting? Yes. So far I'm not a fan of the we're not going to wrestle during commercial. I feel like the fans in the arena are going to be confused sometimes, although I haven't been in the arena for it, so maybe there is no reason to feel that way. But I feel like throwing all these people in matches all at once so that you can cut to commercial after there's a beginning or an end, it's confusing, and it's too many people in matches all at once, too many six-man tags, too many elimination tags, and it's only been 2 shows, or 3 shows if you count SmackDown last week. SmackDown I don't think has fully stepped up as much as Raw yet. I'm not sure why that would be. They're both really run by the same person. That's Vince McMahon, regardless of how you look at it. So you would think that they would both rise at the same time. Maybe he focused on Raw first because that's his main brand, at least as far as Vince is concerned. He's made that clear for years. So maybe that's why that happened. We'll see. But I expect that tonight that will be better. As I'm recording this, it hasn't come on yet, and it'll probably be over by the time I post or publish the video. But let me, again, on that topic, let me know what you think. Talk to me down in the comments, Twitter at mypwopinion, and let me know what you think about the current product. And I'm not asking you to go on there and say, oh, it sucks. That's not what I mean. Give a real honest opinion of what you think is good, what you think's bad, and let's just talk about it. Let's have fun. Use the hashtag wrestling community. That's really popular. There's a bunch of people that check that hashtag a lot, and so you'll pick up a lot of people and interest from that. So join in the fun. Let's get out there. Let's have fun. Let's just be wrestling fans together. Thanks again for watching the video. Again, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, very important, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I post new content. Again, thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.